Hi there, I'm Holly McDonald with the Costa Mesa Pod, where we discuss all things concerning the lifestyle, businesses, and activities that make Costa Mesa such a great place to live. Today I have Steph with Common Thread. Steph, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I love this. I wish we could have done it in the store, but honestly, I was afraid it would have been a little crazy and just not quiet enough to
Oh
chat with
yeah,
you.
no, I know. You're obviously running a business and having people coming in and out. I know it can be hectic, but that's a good problem to have because we want your business to be busy. And I know your business is growing and expanding, so that's so exciting.
So exciting. Yes.
So why don't you tell everybody who is not familiar what is Common Thread?
Okay. So most people are probably at least familiar with 17th Street if you're anywhere near Costa Mesa. And so Shop Common Thread, we are located on 17th Street in an awesome center. We are in the same center as Plum's Cafe and Fleur de Lis, probably the other two just most well-known businesses and awesome neighbors in our center. We cater to women. We sell women's clothing, gifts. We're about 2,700 square feet, which probably means nothing when you hear that, but it's about twice the size of an average small boutique. We did that so that we could kind of be your one-stop shop. So head to toe looks,
Awesome.
casual, dressy, and gifts.
That's a big boutique. So you offer pretty much everything that someone's going to need when they go shopping.
That's our hope. I mean, that we're really, our clients are busy women. A lot of them are moms, working women, just have a lot on their plates and a lot going on. And so if you can get in and out and you can grab a hostess gift, an outfit for yourself, maybe a little gift for one of your kids going to a birthday party, pair of shoes, whatever it is, we try to really, except for cosmetics. We don't have any cosmetics.
Do you guys have maternity clothes too, right?
We don't. But I know why you think that because we opened our doors in 2006. We were called Expecting and it was a maternity boutique. So at about 2016, we rebranded. We had really gotten past the maternity phase. We had just sort of grown out of that. Our clients had mostly grown past that. We saw an opportunity to really service the women post pregnancy, but the branding and our name was really, kind of capping our ability to entice new clients to come in. So nothing maternity anymore, rebranded in 2016. We are truly just everyday clothes for an everyday gal.
Yeah, that's awesome. So now you were saying that you guys rebranded in 2016. So is that pretty much when you would consider Common Thread to have been born into Costa Mesa?
Yes, absolutely. And it was just a pivotal shift for us. Our boutique was half the size then.
Yeah.
We were 1,400 square feet. We shifted to Common Thread and it was just this gift of a boom. And what happened is, again, listening to our clients, women would come in and they would say, I have a sister, a best friend, a neighbor, a cousin, you name it. She loves my clothes, but she will not come in here because she does not want to walk out with a bag that says Expecting. And I get it. Women get to a point where we do not want to have that mistake happen to us. And we're just, we don't want to feel like we're going to a store that was maternity, even if it was only in the name.
Yeah, that's a very good point. And rumors could get started and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Now, I know that you are, kind of based here in Costa Mesa, but I also understand you have some other locations. So how did that happen? How has that gone along the way?
Wow. So this is a major learning curve that we're in right now. But what happened is in 2019, the business next to us on 17th Street put up a sign and said they were closing. And we were ready. We had been having this dream of doubling in size, basically so we could create a footprint and really get our business dialed in of how we wanted it before we grew. So in 2020, we had the opportunity to reopen. It was January 16th that year as double the size, have our full assortment. And then we felt really strong. This is who we are. And now we're ready to grow. We knew that South County was where we wanted to go. And we ended up signing a lease over a year ago for a new development that's going in San Juan Capistrano. Wow. What I didn't know then that I know now is construction delays are no joke. And I'm sure you can attest to this because you're in the real estate market and you've seen it all. But maybe part of it is I just didn't want to believe it. And we were supposed to open summer 2023 in this gorgeous brand new development. And it's currently delayed. I don't even know, Holly. I would have to guess it could be summer 2024. So that is what it is.
Ready. You're ready. You're just
We're ready.
ready.
I believe so much in the project. Like, it is going to be awesome. And it's just sort of one of those, like, if it could go wrong, it did go wrong. I would never bore you with all the details.
Yeah.
But anyway, we were just getting a little bit sick of waiting. You can imagine our inventory is ordered. Our systems are ready. Our payroll reflects a company with at least 2 stores. So what we did is found an opportunity with the Irvine company in Fashion Island to be able to go into a space. It's also 2,600 square feet, which is a gift because to find a temp space that big is really hard. But we need that space to bring our full selves to the table. So on Friday, we'll be opening at Fashion Island. We will stay through the summer at least, but if it goes amazing, then we will keep Fashion Island and open San Juan. But no matter what, San Juan Capistrano is going to be spring, summer, whenever they tell us they're ready.
That's so exciting that you have this opportunity. And yeah, it is such a gift. But like literally to open in Fashion Island during like busy holiday shopping season, your exposure is going to be through the roof.
Yeah, I pushed a little bit for that. I'm not going to lie. This is moving really fast. Everybody looked at me and they were like, I think if we push, we could do December 15th. And I said December 8th. Because when you're in retail, I don't know that there's a season quite as extreme in real estate. You tell me, but like those 7 days are some of the most valuable 7 days that you could ever get.
Like with San Juan Capistrano, how do you think they're going to receive your business? Because they're probably, that's a pretty good distance from Costa Mesa.
It's a great question. So surprisingly, we do have quite a few clients in South County. And that's why we were so determined to get somewhere where we could service our clients from San Clemente, Rancho Mission Viejo, Dana Point. We kind of have them, Laguna Niguel. We kind of have them throughout South County. So we felt like San Juan Capistrano, it's coastal. People are normally willing to come towards the coast, kind of make an experience of it. But we did go when we still thought we were going to open on November 15th. We opened a teeny tiny 600 square foot little pop-up, which was it was off the beaten path. We had it just for 3 months. It was more of an event space. And what we did is we really connected with local schools, PTAs, local charities. And we introduced a ton of women to us that way. We were able to give back to causes that were important to them. They would bring their friends in. So it's really a lot, I think, about immersing yourself in the community, finding out about what's important to the women there.
Yeah.
A great thing that we love to support in every community are the schools, because so many of our shoppers are women with children in these schools. And that's where they like to give their time and their money.
Yeah, that's really smart. Let's go back to Costa Mesa now.
Okay.
So when you initially opened, I mean, obviously you explained that expected was already set up here. But as you evolved into Common Thread, what was it about Costa Mesa that made it seem like a good spot for this type of shop? Like, did you guys have a connection to there initially that was important to you or the business?
Once we had expecting there, we did. But I will be honest, when you look at your business kind of timeline, there are things that you worked really hard for, and there's always little moments of luck. And I will say this location, when we opened in 2006, was a bit of luck. There was another location I really wanted. It was more Newport Coast. I wasn't from here and I didn't understand 17th Street. Like, I had no idea that 17th Street was what 17th Street is. And there was a little bit of luck. And I also had a male commercial broker, and he kept saying, it's behind the Jack in the Box. Now you say that to a woman opening a boutique and I'm like, behind a Jack in the Box? That sounds no. But then I went and I'm like, oh, there's a home goods store. There's a salon. There was a kids salon next door. It was an awesome center. Start driving down the street. So that was my bit of luck. What happened is after we opened, my husband and I moved to the neighborhood. We had our first child and we became so immersed in this community. I think Eastside Costa Mesa over to like Newport Beach and even now up through going over to Westside Costa Mesa, you're walking your kids to school and you know that you're not in a small town, but you have a little bit of small town feel. It's pretty cool. You do have the neighbors that you become friends with because it's so walkable. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, there's a really good sense of community here. And while it is like a big area, it's over 100,000 people, each neighborhood does feel like its own little village, which is so nice.
Yes.
You get to know one another. And then yet you have all of the we have world-class amenities here. You got South Coast Plaza. That's like international. So right. Yes, I do feel that way.
So cool. So yes, we feel so immersed in the community. And so that's how with San Juan, the women, we will hopefully hire to work our store. We already have two and they're so sweet. They're going to come work Fashion Island, but they live in South County. I really want coming to shop with us is such an experience. We want women to feel like they're almost with a girlfriend. They walk in feeling one way, they walk out feeling another. A lot of people on 17th Street, they don't necessarily come in when they want to shop. They come in to say hi. They bring their kids to, get snacks in our little snack section. They bring their dogs in for a dog treat. Like, it's really a relationship. And so we want it to be that way in all of our stores.
I love that. Like you were saying, if you aren't from here and you don't know like what 17th Street is about and the vibe there,
right,
you may miss out on something very special. There's so many cute shops along 17th Street that are really just like, they're just like little dreams of people that have been planted in each shop, which is similar to what, Common Thread has been to you. And I love that.
Yeah, that's so well said. Little dreams planted along the way. And so it feels good to shop those businesses. And you walk out and I know myself as a shopper, I know the names of the owners and I know a little bit of their story and they know a little bit of my story. And so that just feels a little more than it feels better than just a transaction.
Yeah, no, definitely. So just in terms of Common Thread and like the different types of like, let's talk clothing that you have to offer. And also noting that you also have Fashion Island and San Juan Capistrano coming up. What would you say is kind of the style or the trend? What is on brand for Common Thread?
I mean, Common Thread is your jeans and a t-shirt with a little layering jacket, cute gold necklace, cute but comfortable shoes. Our girl has gotten out of the cheap throwaway goods, right? She likes a real deal, but she wants it to last her. She wants it to be versatile and she wants it to feel great. Our client is mature enough to know the days of not being comfortable. And I don't mean mature by an age. It's just kind of getting to that point in your life at whatever age it is. She's mature enough to know that her clothes should feel really good on her skin and be really easy to wear.
Just kind of speaking to beach coastal culture a little bit. Is there a lot of that?
I think so, because I feel like that the beach culture is a bit more casual than a lot of places you go to. You get away with some things that you go to other parts of the country and maybe you don't get away with kind of just certain styles. I feel like we have a style here where friends will come visit and they'll go by let's say a school pickup and drop off. And they always say to me, the moms here look phenomenal. And it's just this effortless, right? Like that beachy vibe is just this really effortless, but really chic way about the women here of throwing on a flat, a t-shirt, a jean, and a little, jacket. And suddenly she looks amazing, but it didn't take a lot of effort.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's speaking to a lot of like moms and stuff, like I think that that's a huge thing because, who has the time, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I just wanted to touch a little bit upon the other things that you sell or have at your store. So what are some of the other like accessories or side items that you have to offer?
Yeah. So if I were to take somebody almost on a tour of the store, when you walk in, we have a little jewelry department, handbags, shoes, hats, like the wide brim hats. So that I call kind of the completing the look. You buy your outfit, or maybe you already have the outfit and you just need that finishing piece. Also great gifts in that area. And then we can kind of move on to more giftables, which is a lot of self-care. I mean, can I just tell you, the young girls these days love their self-care and they're going to have the best skin. But we have sunscreens and, face masks and just really fun, like the curlers the girls put in their hair and sleep in, the soft things like that, and the satin pillowcases and kind of the one for me, one for you, everybody's favorites. And of course, clothing, but then you move over and we have our home goods section. And again, that's very popular for gifts, candles, coffee table books and cookbooks, mugs and unique teas, just things that you can bundle together. And you can say, I have a gift for $20 to $50, and we can easily going to put something together that feels really special and unique. And then other than that, it's our clothing. We have, jeans, dresses. We have a Z Supply shop within our store. So that's a really well-known brand, also based in Costa Mesa. And it's been awesome to work with a local growing brand. And they actually pop up and they put their shops within our shops. So we have everything you can think of from them. And then even you go back by our fitting room and we have bras and underwear. I mean, you don't have to go anywhere else unless you really want to.
Do you have any special events coming up in 2024 on the calendar, or is really just your focus on the San Juan Capistrano store?
Our focus is finishing out this year before we go through events. Our opening for Fashion Island is this Friday, and we'll have some fun special events there.
Right.
In our Costa Mesa shop, we have a fabulous party. So this is going to post afterwards, but I'm going to tell you about the party because it's something that's ongoing throughout the year. It's a party we have exclusively this week for our VIP members. We have that exclusive party once a year. However, anybody can become a VIP, and I really do think it is the best deal in retail. They do pay $50 to join. And for a full year, they save 15 to 25% off of every purchase every day. So you're talking like brand new out of the box, brand name, denim, t-shirts, gifts, everything. So it's almost a no-brainer for anybody who comes in and, once they've been there twice, they know us, they trust us. A lot of women the first time they'll join. So that's probably what I think ongoing is the best deal that we ever have.
Where can people find you guys online?
So it's shopcommonthread.com.
And do you guys have Instagram too or anything?
Yes, and that's Shop Common Thread OC.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, we have a great Instagram presence. If people want to check us out and kind of get a feel, or if you're not, I think most people watching are local, but if you don't have time to come in, Instagram, we do try-ons and store tours, and we just kind of have a lot of fun on there, and it gives our energy and our vibe before you walk in the door. You kind of have an idea of who we are.
Awesome. Yeah. I was going to touch upon like what helps you guys stand out from other boutiques in Costa Mesa, but I feel like you pretty much covered it. So is there anything else you want to add?
No, not at all. Thank you so much. This was such a pleasure and so fun just chatting with you.
Yes. No, thank you for being part of the community and dressing everybody so well. And can't wait to see you soon.
Me too, Holly. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.